Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Figo is really quite unique, Peter. I mean, his technique is flawless. A winger, but with the vision of a real playmaker.
Essentially the complete package.
Yeah, you would certainly call him that. A truly magnificent player.
This might spell danger, and he's in on goal. Decent chance! That's a decent clearance. It's a really well-measured ball. And they're back on the ball again. And the through ball. That is good alertness. Plays it out wide. Pass somewhat off target. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Flash. Oh, smashing header. He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
They have what they wanted. The first... He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? It's in he goes again. They've got to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Figo demonstrating his defensive quality there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's a key interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Malaysia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Looking for the run. Gets into some space. Now the cross. And it's made its way to him. Hit into the middle. Inacio with the clearance. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Malaysia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he thumps it clear. Out of play for a throw. Tries to pass. There's the shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Malaysia presented with a golden opportunity here. Diogo Costa looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. What a save by Diogo Costa! Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Figo. Figo, terrific header! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
João Felix demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get it through? There's the delivery. Diogo Costa claims it. Safe hands. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played through into space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
He's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that.
Bullish header! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's going for goal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Great defending, strong and determined. Whatever he had him. And there is the half-time whistle.
Caros espectadores, podem adquirir lembranças do jogo de hoje na entrada principal do estádio.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change.
Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's intervened well there. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. That's a nicely shaped ball. Short changes him with that pass. That's been slipped through.
Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. pinches it off him. That has not gone well. So we've reached the hour mark. That's a good ball out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Up towards the front line. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gets a good foot in there. And here's the chance to counter. Figo. That's going right the way across. And that's another throw. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Crosses it in here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 87.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Big header! Great football, shot and save. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vitinha spots it and intercepts. And that could set him on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Portugal are having a ball here. Could try cutting inside here. Here's and a chance! Oh, terrific save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Figo. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp little ball here. Figo. João Felix.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's with the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. And he shoots! And he steered it beyond the post.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
Portugal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded and...
He's gone for goal!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Nuno Mendes. Great vision. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Danger averted for now. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's a pretty loose pass. Foot in. That's good running with the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball swung in. Deftly out wide. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Figo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played out to the right. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Malaysia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. There are shapes to shoot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through, and the shot! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Malaysia go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vitinha spots it and intercepts. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good spread. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Figo. He is through here. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Figo goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Huh. Can't bisa it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Some good work on the right flank here. Flashes it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Swung over. Out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved... Charge, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Malaysia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's been cut out, well played. Gonzalo Inacio. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well read, nice interception. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So all square, and not for the first time. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Tenanaya, Malaysia Emanjitu.
And so we're off again. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. Figo! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a throw.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Tries to play it through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Diogo Dalot gets it clear. Well, that's well spotted. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
Can
Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! There's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Figo. And he lines up a cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Spread it left. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. And he cuts out the supply. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Figo receives it in a wide position. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Great defending, strong and determined. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Figo has it in a wide position. Terrific header! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That looks a decent ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Mantaps law, emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears, emoji happy
Keep calm
tears.
and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Face blue wide eyes.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Looking to play him in. In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Figo. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. Figo. That is good strength. No, there's no going past him this time.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Spread neatly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. This interception,
added minutes
his
have been
positioning was
indicated.
spot on. There will be 4 extra minutes. Can he get it through? Drives it in. He rises! This ended up in no man's land. Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance for a shot! And that has been knocked clear. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Malaysia really looked like
Just a
they
quick
were
announcement.
just
We would
second
like
to
to
everything,
inform you that
disjointed
CCTV
even.
is now
Yeah,
in
it was a
operation for your
high-intensity
safety.
game. And
A2. Face purple crying. One two zero.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Bernal, Pedri, spread out to the left, Lopez, Pedri, can he get it through? Now it's Lopez, and the finish! Goal, Spain! How very smart, he just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That has been cut short. Fermin, Dani Olmo, Pedri, and it's Bernal, Pedro Porro. And the pass is intercepted. Bernal, and Dani Olmo. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Olmo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Dani Olmo. Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Fermin has created one goal already. Dani Olmo, Morata, that has been slung wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. There's a sharp little ball here. And this is Morata. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that's gone loose. Spain looking to pass their way through. Nice control. And here's Lopez. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Pedri. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. Fermin. And it's Pedri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fermin. Knocks it into space. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Quality ball.
Malaysia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Malaysia have got it back and they'll have another go. Bernal. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Balde. Now Howson. Pressing high and with purpose. Fermin. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bernal. It's Pedri. Dani Olmo has found the net here, of course. Lopez. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yamal. That is good strength. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Bernal. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Opts for safety. And he's chosen to go back. Almost an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? And that has been clubbed away. Dani Olmo. That has ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, what about it? Malaysia are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Now it's Morata. Played out to the right. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? He's a one chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Can he finish? Dani Olmo. Malaysia have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Morata. Good ball, good take. Bernal. Nicely weighted ball. Pedro Porro. Bernal. Spain finding their passes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Gavi. Yamal. Yamal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Lamine Yamal really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Spain are looking to go forward now. Bernal. Gavi. It's a really well-measured ball. He's on it, can he get away? Here's... and the shot!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Gavi. Yamal, nicely spread.
4 added minutes has
Some
been indicated.
really good ball movement. Gavi. Oh, important interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Balde calmly anticipates. And it's Gavi. Now is this the final assault? And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Malaysia can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everyone,
today,
and welcome
and
to
they will
Old
be up
Trafford.
there amongst the elite. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Rice, a man who can do little wrong right now.
Well, Peter, he's certainly grown his game in recent weeks, and while it's clear about his reliability with the ball, his reading of the game is phenomenal. The way he screens his centre-backs, what a player.
He's shifting through the gears here. Davids, Yaya Toure, and the counter is on. Soboslai cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bastoni, not the most accurate pass. Szoboszlai, Gravenberg, Hernandez. He's got away. Oh, that is a nice touch. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta powering forward here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Iniesta gets a good foot in there. Played out towards the right wing. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Hernandez proves just a little bit too strong. First quarter of an hour gone. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yaya Toure.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Lam. Iniesta. And he's forced to go back.
Pretty robust defending.
That has ended up in no man's land. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Hernandez. Oh, what a climb! Dispatched clinically. Not so fast. Not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new... Davids! Oh, that was close. That has not gone well.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Can he finish? Szoboszlai, And that is a little undercooked. That's a sharp pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And Kvaratskhelia. Great chance! There's a goal! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Rooney. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gravenberg, and this is Torres. Torres somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Iniesta knocks it into space, and he's onside.
2 added minutes has
Cleared
been
without
indicated.
hesitation. Now that looks a decent ball. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, and we hit half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And it's Iniesta. And this is Rooney. Rice. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Rooney. Yamal. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Rooney. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And they've got a throw. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Szoboszlai.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Now the ball, big header! It's aloof, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's found the net! They've come back, they've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Rooney. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need.
And the shot! That's another chance! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neuer herring after the ball here. Now, this could be a chance. Gravenberg. Now it's Torres. And they can counter here. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. Half an hour gone in the second half. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Rooney. Szoboszlai. Rice. And he's managed to get free. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Davids. Played out to the left flank. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Played back in. That's an excellent interception. Davids. And now the breakaway. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gravenberg. Now it's Rooney. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Always onto this. Lahm receives it in a good position here. Gently done. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Played back in. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Kvaratskhelia, who's... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for.
Hello,
Win this one
everybody,
and they're
welcome
going up.
to today's
Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as...
Climbs up big!
And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hernandez. Szoboszlai. Great vision. And this is Torres. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. That has been knocked clear. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. Szoboszlai. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Gravenberg does well to get it back. And it's Szoboszlai. And he's in on goal. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. He can't put it away.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Kvaratskhelia! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Haaland, always onto this. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chance to deliver. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in plenty of space here. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Hakimi. Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Haaland. Bastoni. He's had it taken off him. Gravenberg is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Szoboszlai played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And this is Forlan. Gravenberg out to the right. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Flashes it. He's got tall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg. Hakimi. And Jamal. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Out towards the flank. He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia. Hernandez. He's shifting through. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Not a lot we need to say about that. Gravenberg. He slings it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Haaland. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is...
And the action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior. Now the ball and the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Forlan at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Rice. Jamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. It's Forlan. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. And he plays one through. Shot, surely! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way, shot a goal! And they've got rid. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Guardiola has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Fernando Torres. Adams gets good distance on it. Played out towards the right wing. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rice, very much a player of the moment. Rice. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Rice probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Soboslai. Hakimi drives forward on the overlap. An instinctive delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, can they get him away? Hangs in a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. Now it's Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Look at the space here. Takes a shot. In he goes again. There's a goal. And they are right back in it. Hopes and dreams alive again.
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter. Although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep their heads, he'll now need to make some bold decisions to back that up.
Number 17.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Number 5. Stoichkov. Substitution in progress.
Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Drogba. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Costa Curta has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous... Nunez! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Hakimi gathers from the goal kick. Now that looks a decent ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And the ball is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So there's going to be another change here.
Junior. Coming on the field is number 17, Joshua Kimmich.
Looking for the run. Oh, good take and a good... There's the shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly... This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome to
and they will
today's
be
match.
up there amongst the elite. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. More and more. Could be danger here. And it's Soboslai. That has not gone well. Opts to play it back. And it's made its way to him. Cross from Hakimi. He's trying his best. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his... tries a shot! In he goes again. It's in! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
15 minutes is number 8, Yamal! Yamal! Yamal!
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And this is Messi. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nicely spread. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And he's taking no chances there. Scholes. Kvaratskhelia. Gravenberg. Goes for a shot! That's got him rattled. Now it's Scholes. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little... Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Torres. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Torres. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Gravenberg. Rijkaard. Scholes. Scholes. Messi. Messi! Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernando Torres. Yamal has it in a wide position. He slings it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Scholes. And it's Messi. Well, that has not gone well. Well, there's one of the players of the week. Time and again they are repelled. And the pass is intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Such good technique. They've been denied a chance.
It's Pele! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Yamal. And it's Hakimi. And here's Torres. It's a searching pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Messi. Scholes. And it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Kvaratskhelia. Szoboszlai. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh no, what has happened here? Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Spread out to the left. Hernandez. No way through there. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Scholes. Soboslai goes steaming forward. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. He's shifting through the gears here. Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Big header! Harmlessly behind. Hernandez. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Torres. Szoboszlai. Now it's Torres. Out to the left it goes. Gravenberg. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Gravenberg. And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gravenberg.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hakimi threads one in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
There's the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out of play for a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. De Ligt. Very nicely done, good spot that. And it's Rice. For Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Good ball over the top. Szoboszlai. Rice. Gravenberg. That has been slung wide. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Oh, that was vital. Gravenberg. Hernandez. For Szoboszlai. And it's Hernandez. For Rice.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Soboslai. Soboslai puts his foot on the gas. Rooney.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass somewhat off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's going to go a long way. There will be a throw-in. And he's gone back. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Oh, played through for the wide man. Yamal. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pings in across. And that's been won straight back. Szoboszlai. Costa Curta. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Pedri. Szoboszlai. De Jong. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Hakimi. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. No, he's managed to misplace that. And that has gone straight into touch. Now it's Mbappe. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! They've scored!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hernandez. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Szoboszlai tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. Van der Ven makes the interception. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, third corner of the game. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. He's had a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Shot, surely! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rice, very much a player of the moment. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dink through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberch. Yamal. Yamal. Well played right into his path. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Lovely, now then. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Torres! And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little. Goes for a shot! Oh, super ball. De Jong. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri, spread out to the left.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Yamal. No, no way through. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Hakimi. He's picked his way through.
Well played and well cleared.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good-looking ball. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Ronaldinho. He's got away. And the shot! Really well-taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Really tidily gathered and ultimate. Big chance! No mistake! Into the lead once more. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Well, there's the clearance. Out for a throw. Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And this is Torres. And Torres! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Costa Curta. Pedri. And it's Pedri. This is De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. That's been slipped through.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Kvaratskhelia! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lovely ball and a... Tries a shot! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, This isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the Ronaldinho! Hakimi. Oh, good spread. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Yamal goes short. It's run loose here. Yamal's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Van de Ven. That has been cut short. Gravenberg. Keep the ball. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.